statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for stopping by today. Glad you could. We're glad to be here. I always tell you that because it's true. It's easy to tell the truth. And we're here 5 days a week, so this is day 5. And weekend's upon us. I guess that's a blessing or a curse, right? Depends on how you look at it.
I guess it also depends how you're spending your weekend.
Yeah, I don't have to do PM Tampa Bay today. I am loving this Friday off tonight.
See?
Loving
People
it.
looking for days off, man. That's cool.
No, just a night.
No, I know. Yeah, so this weekend's the football is in season, so people get ensconced in their couches and chairs and whatnot, and bowls of chips and dips and flips and flops and whatnot. I mean, and you can pack on the pounds through a football season. You're not careful. So I'm just saying, just a cautionary note.
I did not partake last night because I was doing the Lightning game. So
Who played?
Lightning versus the Panthers.
Oh. Football, Thursday night football. Who played?
Eagles versus Packers. The Eagles won. I know the Eagles won. I wasn't able to watch the game.
Oh, my God. What happened? Brett Favre fall asleep or something?
Yeah, Frank, like Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
Wow. Who was the guest, the Philadelphia Eagles fan the other day?
Oh, my God.
Oh, gosh, I have
They got creamed, and I brought it up on the show.
Right.
He was so despondent.
That was
Who was that?
That was week 2. I can't remember who the guest was. I do remember you talking about it because the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Peter Navarro? I don't know.
No, it wasn't Peter Navarro.
It wasn't an actual guest. It was just a caller.
Oh, I
thought it was a guest.
Was it Ziggy?
Oh, it might have been a guest, though. I know there was somebody that called.
I don't
But
know.
he got, whoever that person was, we do so many shows. It's hard to remember from one to the other. Honestly, I don't know how many thousands of hours of airtime, on airtime. It has to be over 5,000.
Was it when Richard Passwaters was here in studio? Or one of them a Philly fan?
It might have been that day.
I think you guys were bantering back and forth in the studio.
Yeah, because the Steelers and the Eagles lost that day.
I try to tune out when football gets brought up because it's like someone speaking a different language.
Well, in this building, we
sorry.
have one of the leading sports stations in the Tampa Bay area, and this building is all about the sports, man. Trust me. Yeah. How many stations in this building? 8, 9? 8. And we're one of them. We originate out of Tampa, Florida, in case you're wondering. And that's what that palm tree behind me is in the ocean. Yeah. So we're here. And there's a number of things that are trending that I thought I would share with you. Chris Herbert's on today. He's a fine young man, I'm telling you. Good dad. As honest as they come. Honest to goodness. He's one of the most, for lack of a better term, wholesome. He's just a good guy.
Is he the one who is
really
good about he gives them apples.
2 boys, and these boys each one of them get an apple every day. I forget how much they spend every month on apples, but I mean,
His kids love them too.
Yeah. and he's teaching his children to have a healthy relationship with food. He's a good dad. He's a good husband, and I've known him for years. Never a bad thing comes out of his mouth. It's remarkable when you meet people like that. It makes a and you know them. It makes a qualitative difference in your experience with them and in your life. Some people are just, a dumpster fire, and you try to interact with them. They're so toxic, and that's part of health too. Who you surround yourself with, your wellness, and your state of well-being. Got a bunch of toxic people around you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. I'm a loner, so know a lot of people, but I spend most of my time alone, reading, writing, and arithmetic. 877-897-8255. But there's more to tell you about how to connect with the show, and Katie will do that. Maybe she won't. Maybe she will.
My mic is squeaking. You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can also email Dr. Garko at drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. All of our past shows are sorted by date and title on letstalknutrition.com. And we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube now. So however you find us, you can probably watch our video stream. I mean, it's on the website, it's on Facebook, it's on YouTube. Just search Let's Talk Nutrition. We're all over the place. Instagram, Twitter, everywhere.
Like that Facebook page, like it, share it. Send it to your relatives. I don't know what.
Oh yeah, and you can ask questions on there too, like
Absolutely.
on the live feeds.
Ask questions however you want. There's so many ways to ask questions. You can call us, you can email Dr. Garko, you can comment on one of our streams.
You can message us on Facebook.
You sure can.
And a lot of people do. So here's a quiz. This is the quiz, kids. I got the quiz kids here. What percentage of people, what percentage of Americans are vegetarian? Think about it before you answer. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
What do you think, Katie? What percentage of Americans are vegetarians?
19.
I was gonna say 20. Is she right? How do you know that?
Well, you're assuming she's right. According to the 2018 Gallup poll, a whopping 5% of U.S. adults consider themselves to be vegetarian. Guess what? They did that poll back. It hasn't changed much. In 1999, a Gallup survey asked the same question, and it was 6%. It's held steady who identified themselves as vegetarian. Now, so what does that? Okay, so you guys have been on the show now for a while. If you only have 5% of the population that are really dialed into a plant-based diet in the vegetarian sense, what does that suggest to you about our food paradigm and the way we eat in this country?
Oh, it's a lot of meat.
Our food culture.
Yeah.
Not only meat. Vegetarianism would suggest what? Not just not eating meat, but a healthier way of eating generally. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
On that.
You would. If we were more of a plant-based food culture, that number would be 35%.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm surprised it hasn't gone up with all the different
You're right.
plant-based.
Thank you. That was brought up in the survey. Even though there's been a lot of this, it's made its way onto different forums.
Like I remember
vegetarian even came up in the presidential debates. It's been talked about at the United Nations. It's in a number, it's all over the place. World Health Organization, in that forum, you would think that there would be more. And it's really trending now. Your point's well taken.
They're all over California. Like I remember walking down the street and when I went to California this earlier this year, and Like I remember seeing vegan chicken wings. Like there was a sign that
Right.
like they're all over the place now.
But you
especially-
would being in that world over there in California, you would think, my God, there must be a lot of vegetarians or plant-based eaters.
You would
I
think.
assume so.
No, there isn't.
Oh,
5%. So I reported 2 days ago that Disney World, Disneyland are going to be offering hundreds of plant-based options. What did I say on the show that day that sounded counterintuitive? Do you remember? About who would buy those products?
it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more
Non-vegetarian,
non-vegetarian.
Right.
non-plant-based eaters will buy those products more. Absolutely. That's what they're counting on. Disney Productions is not counting on 5% of vegetarians to make money. Trust me.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast-dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
The science of psychology tells us there is a connection between looking more attractive and having more self-confidence. One way to look more attractive is to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbal's award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbal's Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarro Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
So Disney Productions, Disney World, Disneyland are going to be serving hundreds of plant-based options on the menus in their parks. Here in Disney World in Orlando and Disneyland in Anaheim. I've been to both of those theme parks. And I just reported on a Gallup survey, there are only, in the total population of the United States, there's only 5% who are declared vegetarians. Now, if you were working for Disney, you were an executive, somebody came to you and said, you know what, we need to put plant-based options on the menu. And so you're a pretty savvy person. You say, but I know there's only, the Gallup survey out says there's only 5% of the people are vegetarians. Why would we put plant-based items on our 400, as a matter of fact? Why would we do that? We're going to lose. We're going to, you know, it's a loser.
Money.
It's a loser. Wrong. The people that will buy those plant-based products will be non-vegetarians who will scoop them up. Interesting. What that tells me is that one thing about human behavior and eating, humans will eat what you put down in front of them. Typically. Whatever there is to eat, whatever that is, they will eat it, no matter what. And I find that intriguing. For Disney to make that move, that is remarkable. The millions of people that walk through those parks every year. Somebody, I forget, I don't know, it was Katie or if it was you, Reggie, somebody said to me, well, you know, it was one of the producers, one of the program directors for another station, said, but you know, Doc, there are a lot of people that are from other countries that show up at these parks.
Oh, yeah.
I said, good point. But notwithstanding that variable, I believe firmly that people would eat a plant-based diet if you had it down in front of them. It just needs to be integrated into the food culture. I like this move by Disney. Over 400 items, man. That's
huge.
It is 400.
Are there even 400 items that you can make vegan?
And I don't think they're all pure all at once. I guess they'll, cycle. I don't know how they're going to do it, but that was my reporting the other day. I find this interesting. The food culture is part of culture. I was just working on a project talking about what changes have what changes in the mid-20th century, what changes occurred that really caused a change in our food culture. Someday I should probably devote a little bit of time to that. In this survey, non-white Americans, that doesn't necessarily mean just African Americans or people of color, include Asians and others. 9% of them are declared vegetarians. They are 3 times as likely compared to white Americans, only 3%, to describe themselves as vegetarian. Vegetarianism is less prevalent among older adults. I find that intriguing. Only 2% of adults 55 and older say they adhere to the vegetarian diet, compared to 8% of people 18 to 34 years of age, 7% of people 35 to 54. I don't use the term, vegetarian and vegan, I don't describe myself as either of those. I would like to say I favor a plant-based diet, a whole food plant-based diet. There are many products that are made for vegans and vegetarians that are junk food. Trust me, junk food. We had a guest on here. I can't mention her name. I don't have permission. Was a strict vegan. She stopped because she said the food was so much junk food. So she went back to her regular way of eating meat. Yeah. So I'm just saying. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Speaking of food, do you think you can develop an appetite for insects? Well,
Yeah.
maybe we're gonna have to, if climate change continues to go unabated and we don't get our act together and start to do something. You might be buying insect supplements somewhere, or insects in a bag.
I'd rather
nice
die.
and crispy.
I won't. I'll lose.
Yeah, last famous words. There's a story in the New York Times. There's a word called entomophagy, which means entomon means insect, and phagus means feeding on. So Greek and Latin combined there. Some think it's the food of the future. In 2013, the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations released a report declaring the need to swap traditional protein sources for insects. It was reported in the New York Times to sustain as a sustainable food for the future.
I hope not.
Well, check this out. When Christopher Columbus came to the Americas, or returned from the Americas, he and members of his expedition, they said in the Times, used the insect eating of the native inhabitants as an example of savagery. Really? And as a justification for dehumanizing people that he would later enslave. You know, Christopher was a good guy. He was a good explorer. He had some bad ideas, too. Christopher did. I'm just saying. We'll be back.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempenol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oreganol P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempenol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempenol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempenol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempenol PM. Hempenol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order or to find out where to find Hempenol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko. Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. North American Urban Spice, wellness for life. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Conscious of what you're eating. Conscious eating. Yeah. Interesting. Food. It's so it's so defining, and it's so beyond survival. It's so integrated into our lives in so many ways. Of course, that's obvious, and it can be a pathway to a good, healthy life, or it can be a pathway to a lot of trouble. And I don't know if we underestimate, but I really don't know if we really grasp the full appreciation of the effect of food. Food has consequences. Food has consequences. Just to say, my guest is Chris Herbert. He knows that. I mentioned that, he and his wife are teaching his boys to have a pretty good relationship with food early on in their life. And that's what it takes. And he's an educator for Ridgecrest Herbals. I've known Christopher for a long time. Christopher, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you on, pal.
Hey, Dr. Garko. Thanks for having me. Good morning, Katie and Reggie as well.
There you go.
Good morning.
I don't know if I've asked you this before. I was reporting on a story. It was trending in the New York Times today about can we develop an appetite for insects? And I was saying that there may come a day when you're going to have insect supplements. That may sound far fetched, but I'm not. I don't know, Christopher. Maybe.
No, you're right on. Actually, there's actually there's a bar called EXO. It's EXO, and it's made with cricket flour.
Cricket what?
And it's high cricket flour. So they take the crickets, blend them up, make a flour, kind of like you would in baking. And so, it's a bar, so it's high in protein, and it's pretty interesting that they're doing it nowadays.
It's a protein bar.
It is. Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
EXO, EXO.
Katie, could you check that, please? I am. Who?
Yeah.
I'm not. Have you ever eaten one?
I haven't. I want to try it, but I'm always at the last minute. I'm scared to try it. I don't know why.
And you should be. You should be terrified.
Listen to him. Were they at? They're not at. I never seen them at the trade show.
Yeah, they're there. They've been around. I think for at least 5 years, if not longer. And I want to say, and I could be wrong, Mark Cuban is an investor with them as well, or I know that he is an investor with Cricket Flour. I don't know if it's this particular company, but I do know that he's an investor with Cricket Flour.
See, this is why I know you came here to talk about something that's on your mind. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, I don't either. I love talking about this.
But the audience is listening to you. There are thousands of people listening and watching you right now. And you saying that, probably many, listen, I'm in this business. What do I know about cricket flour? I didn't even know there was such a, and I'm in the middle of all this.
I'd never even heard of it.
There you go.
I wish I had never heard of it.
Well, did you find a bar, Katie?
It's not opening. My computer's being whack right now.
It really exists.
Reggie found it. It's interesting.
I'm glad your computer is working.
Is it? Do they come? Now? Can you buy like a bag of cricket flour and bake with it?
That I don't know, but I think that you can.
Yeah,
I know that you can put it in like smoothies and things like that. So
peanut butter, cricket, and pumpkin.
There you go.
I want to go home.
Oh well, you know what? I sound like an alarmist, Christopher. But if we don't get our act together on this climate change business, there's a small window here, and deny, deflect, do whatever you want to do. At the end of the day, we know this climate's changing, and the food supply is going to be in great peril, and millions of people are going to be displaced. They're going to have to move. There's not going to be a Miami Beach or a Clearwater Beach. It's going to be gone. And I'm just saying, and people say, oh, that's just alarmist. You're making it up. No, I'm not. Right now in Miami, Chris, on a day the sun is beaming and the streets are flooding. The sewers back up. The water's coming in. You can't, honestly, I lived there. I don't know. I'm just saying. So, maybe the future of food is insects, and Ridgecrest Herbals will be selling some organic insect products. I don't know.
I'll try it. I'll try everything once.
All-purpose baking cricket flour.
There you go.
For $15.
He's going to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah. I know you're pretty adventurous. You'd probably do it. You'd probably try it.
I just figured
I will try it. Yeah, it's always getting over that mental roadblock.
But if you get hungry, if you're hungry enough, you'll eat bark off a tree, man.
Oh, absolutely.
So, how's everybody at home? You doing well?
We're doing all right. Unfortunately, 2 of our 3 boys came down with a fever, so we're kind of in hunker mode. Making sure that we're loading them up with good, solid nutrition, making sure that they're getting good quality supplements.
Sure.
But fevers come and go, and it's just a part of life.
Sure, they go to that experimental lab called school.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And they get infected and they bring it home. I'm sorry. I was bragging about how you and your wife give your boys an apple a day every day. What do you spend every month on apples?
Oh gosh, the bill is astronomical. I don't even want to look at it anymore. But it is high. But yeah, it's roughly 90 to 100 apples a month, and that's not even including blueberries, melons, pears, oranges.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. My mom did that in our house. There was always fruit in the house, always, ton of it. She loved fruit and vegetables. She was once in a while she ate meat, but mostly vegetables and fruit. Yeah, that's good for you, man. It's almost like a ritual in your house, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they ask for a sweet treat, and usually the sweet treat is a piece of fruit. That's what they want, and that's what they crave. And so if you continuously give them good quality food, they're going to always want good quality food.
Good for you. If I had a son, I would want one just like you, man. I would be.
Oh, well, appreciate that.
You're a good guy. You're a good dad. Man, that's remarkable. Young man like yourself. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Chris Herbert's a guest today. He's going to talk about something that's going on at Ridgecrest Herbals. Always something going on there. They're a pretty cool company. Neat formulations. Very conscious of what they're doing. Make quality products. Do very, very well. You can, I like them a lot. LTN, coast to coast and globally, featuring Chris Herbert today.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
The science of psychology tells us there is a connection between looking more attractive and having more self-confidence. One way to look more attractive is to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbals' award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbals Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. Ancient Nutrition, nutrition for a modern world. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. North American Herb and Spice, wellness for life. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Chris Herbert is our guest today, educator for Ridgecrest Herbals. Chris, welcome back. What did you have on your mind? What did you want to talk about today?
It's funny, especially with my boys having fevers, but kind of some tips and tricks to prepare for the cold and flu season, because I know that that's right around the corner for a lot of people.
It's here. It's already here.
We have. That's why Reggie and I have hazmat suits on. She was sick 2 days ago. She came into work.
They shoved me behind the glass over here.
I'm not going in that room. It's not true. I was there talking to her this morning. She got sick, and it wasn't fun, but she came to work the next day, then left right because she didn't want to infect anybody. So it's here. CDC and others are warning that you might want to. I don't know if you get flu shots or your boys will or not, or your wife, but they're saying you probably need to get this. This flu is supposed to be virulent, so I don't know. But what you have some natural ways of trying to deal with this, preventive things, right?
Yeah, our company, Ridgecrest Herbals, we make clear lungs and sinus clear, and we'll talk about those here. But also, not only that, but it's a broad range of things that people could use as well. Probiotics, I'm a huge fan of, and I think everybody should be taking. Colloidal silver, greens, elderberry. We make our own elderberry juice. Trace minerals, mushrooms, oregano oil. I mean, there's a lot to be had, and it's kind of a full spectrum that I think people should be aware of.
Do you have sort of immune-related products at Ridgecrest Herbals?
Yeah, we do. Clear Lungs is by far our number one seller, and it has been since the initial launch back in 1994. And it's the number one natural lung decongestant in the U.S. And so there's Clear Lungs and Sinus Clear, and we could kind of dive into those as well today too.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any herbal formulations that boost the immune system other than Clear Lungs and the sinus product?
We make actually a Clear Lungs Immune, which has the Clear Lungs ingredients, but then we also add elderberry, olive leaf, isastus root, andrographigus, and mullein leaf.
That sounds interesting. That's an interesting formulation. Let me ask you, I don't know how long you haven't been with that company all that long, have you?
I've been with them 8 years.
Okay.
I've been in the industry 20 now.
Okay, so many of these formulations were in place before you got there, yes?
They were, except for Clear Lungs Immune. That one is fairly new for us. It's been around now for about 3 or 4 years. But Clear Lungs, the original formula, has been around since '94.
Mm-hmm. Formulation is tricky business. You got to know what you're doing.
Yeah, it really is. And, we call it portfolio formulations. And
what does that mean?
It's kind of a unique way to create complex formulas. So basically in the same way you would create like a financial portfolio, diversify your money, your stocks to get more predictable returns.
Yeah.
Or predictable benefits with lower risks.
Yeah.
It's the same way of how we create the products. So we begin by selecting ingredients with similar main effects, but dissimilar side effects. So when we combine these ingredients in specified proportions, the main benefits of each ingredient are essentially stacked, resulting in powerful but predictable results, while the side effects are minimized because they're different for each ingredient. So we'd rather use multiple ingredients at smaller doses than one ingredient at a high dose.
That's interesting. That's an interesting. Okay, so portfolio. What did you call it?
Portfolio formulations.
Yeah, maybe I should have used that in my life in my approach to relationships. Maybe I should have had a more diverse portfolio approach.
It is never too late.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's never the eternal optimist over there with the flu.
Post flu.
Thank you, Kay. I appreciate your support.
Got you
back. Nobody's ever talked about it that way. So you would rather use more ingredients at smaller doses than one ingredient at a high dose.
Yeah, and we feel that it kind of caters to a broader spectrum of people because there's some people that one particular herb might not work for them. But if we have 2 or 3 other herbs that do the same thing, we know that if one herb doesn't work, 2 or 3 other herbs are going to help them. So it reaches a broader spectrum of people, and we feel that it's also a little bit safer for individuals too, because the herbs, let's just say that they have an allergic reaction, but they don't know that they have an allergic response to a particular herb. Since it's at a smaller dose, that allergic response won't be as high.
Okay, so all that you said in this block, if we bundled the audio and the video for this show today and you received it, what you could do is put this on your website. You could even isolate this one segment. What you just said, the people that go to your website need to hear what you just said today. That would be, we could bundle the video and the audio, then you can put the whole thing up there, or you can do whatever you want with it. But whoever's buying your product, what you said is really important for the consumer to know, because it really nobody's ever quite put it like that in the 15 years on the show. That's pretty clever, the way you described that.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's portfolio formulation. We think that it's a more of an eclectic approach to building formulas, and we feel that it's we want to reach a broader spectrum of an audience, and we want them to feel like the product is making a difference, and we think that this approach is effective for us.
Let me ask you on air, if we sent you that bundle, would you use it?
Absolutely.
Well, you get ready, because that's coming. We're getting prepared to do that. Bundle the audio and the video and send it to the guest, and then the company, when you all can do with it what you will then. But I mean, it would be important for your consumers, to buy your products. If they saw a video, you're not on the video, but you can play this video. I'm on it, and Katie and Reggie's on it. We could stream you in too, by the way, in case you want to know.
Well, and I'd love to even take a visit to the radio station.
Come on by.
Come visit us. Well,
I know I'll be in December. I'll be there.
You let us know. Let the office know when you're coming and see if they can schedule you at the same time.
Okay, absolutely.
All right. Chris Herbert's our guest today. Ridgecrest Herbals. You hear there? He just laid out for you their approach to formulation. As a consumer of supplements, you need to know that. You know, it's not just, you know, pills in a bottle here. This is, supplements can be very complicated, and that's why you want to always put in your body those products from the better companies like Ridgecrest Herbals, coast to coast and globally. Are you tired of being tired? So was Amanda until she tried Floridix Iron and Herbs. You can probably relate. Between juggling her job and family, she was constantly exhausted. She put off going to the gym, and making her dinner every night seemed like a heroic task. Then she found out she had the most common nutritional deficiency in the U.S., iron deficiency. Amanda turned to Floridix, an easily absorbed plant-based liquid iron supplement. For over 60 years, Floridix has been helping reduce exhaustion and fatigue caused by iron deficiency. This formula is easy on the digestive tract and free of artificial colors and flavors. It even has vitamins B and C for enhanced absorption. No wonder it's the best-selling iron supplement in North America. FloraVital provides all the same benefits as Floridix, but without gluten or yeast. Reclaim your energy with Floridix and FloraVital, available at your local health food store. For more information, visit florahealth.com/Floridix. florahealth.com/Floridix.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
The proceeding
On
was
this
a commercial
station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Appreciate your listenership and viewership. We are coast to coast and we are around the world because we stream this show out as well, in addition to being in over 60 radio stations across the U.S. and probably well over 100 markets. And we're grateful that you're there. Chris Herbert's our guest today. Going to get back to Christopher in one moment. There was a story I wanted to get to it yesterday. I didn't have a chance to report on it. This business of carbohydrate, it's crazy. You know, people have gone off the deep end. I know people on these keto diets, ketogenic type diets, that some have almost eliminated all their carbohydrate, are eating a high fat, moderate, and sometimes even low protein diet and virtually no carbohydrate. This is insane. Nevertheless, the story that was trending is that we are now, about 3 or 4 decades into this obesity epidemic. And we know that people are eating too many added sugars. It's not the regular sugar. It's not the sugar that you find inherently in food. It's the added sugar that is, so unhealthy. And then they're still eating a lot of saturated fat and a lot of the starches that, won't serve you well. But nevertheless, since 1999, we do know that Americans have reduced a bit on low-quality carbs, have cut down a little bit. The ones you find in all those heavily processed foods that I talk about, the snacks, cookies, the crackers, the cakes, and the chips, and so on. That amounts to only a 3% drop overall, though. But we have not made, we've made just a bit of progress in boosting the intake of high-quality carbohydrate. From legumes, from whole grains, vegetables, fruits, certain potatoes like sweet potato is a winner. Japanese potato is a winner. But consumption rose by a whopping 1% from 1999 to 2016. There will be no rush on those foods. You don't have to worry. At the same time, though, and in the meanwhile, total fat intake rose by the same amount, but half was from saturated fat, which comes mainly from meat and full dairy products. Americans typically now get 12% of their daily calories from saturated fat, the study found, and about 10% is the recommended limit. Now, what the study didn't do was answer why. It just didn't go there. But one of the lead researchers on the project, Dr. Zhang, he's at Tufts University Friedman School of Nutrition, Science and Policy, said, our study shows that Americans are eating a lot of low-quality carbohydrates from refined grains and added sugars, 42% of their daily calories, close quote. You want to know why that is? Because industrialized food chain is a dominant and predominant paradigm in our culture. Read Omnivore's Dilemma, the industrial food chain. Also, by the way, for you organic eaters, there's also industrial organic, in case you wanted to know. Read that book. I'm telling you, it'll change the way you think about eating. So this study was published in the Journal of the American Medical Association based on a long-running government nutrition survey. Between 1999 and 2016, nearly 44,000 Americans were interviewed for this study. So it's pretty good. People reduced their total carb intake from an average of 52.5% of daily calories to 50.5% over that period of years. We are carbohydrate phobic, and for the wrong reasons and relative to the wrong carbs. All carbohydrate are not the same. They're not. Cookies, crackers, cakes, chips, and colas are galaxies away from legumes, fruits, vegetables, seeds, nuts, and so on.
A little bit of a difference.
You would think. But they all get, it's like the Joneses. I got the last name Jones, so all those Joneses in the country are all the same because they have the same last name. That's not true. You got some Joneses that rob banks, and you have other Joneses that, lead a pretty good, honest, and law-abiding life. Not all Joneses are the same. Not all carbs are the same. I know I'm probably insulting you by saying this, but somebody's got to say it. We have to stop this insanity. Let me share something with you. A low-carb, high-protein diet. There are studies that show that a low-carb diet increases tension, anger, and depression. Some studies have linked high-protein diets with increased anger and aggression. High-carb diet, low protein. High-carb diets have frequently been linked to improved mood. High carb equals increased serotonin, at least theoretically, but there is some back and forth on that. So maybe some of these people that are so cranky, maybe they need to eat a few healthy carbohydrate foods to, get themselves in a better mood. Come on, man. Here's how you can connect with Chris Herbert.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. And if you have a question for Chris and you don't want to give us a call, you can email Dr. Garko at drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. You can also send your questions or comments to us on Facebook, watch our YouTube stream. You can comment there, on our Instagram. However you want to get a hold of us, we are here for you to answer your questions.
Absolutely. Chris, welcome back. Your diet, what percent is carbohydrate?
I would say probably 25 to 35%, roughly.
Really?
But it's good quality carbs. So, we have oatmeal, legumes, quinoa, obviously fruits and vegetables. And I'm a big believer of, the good high quality carbs contain fiber. And it's one of these things
Bingo.
that our diet lacks big time. And I'm a huge believer of fiber helps get the colon rolling.
There you go. So, clear lungs, and then you have that sinus product too, yes?
Yeah, I know you didn't plan this, but actually, if you don't eat a lot of fiber, it backs up the colon. That, in turn, in traditional Chinese medicine, affects the lungs. Within TCM, or traditional Chinese medicine, every organ has a paired organ. The lungs are paired with the large intestine. And so if you don't eat good high-quality carbs, you don't get that colon rolling, like I mentioned, what happens is, 70%, 80% of our immune system is found in our colon. And so if that's backed up, then our lungs suffer. So I always tell people, if they get reoccurring lung problems or lung issues, to make sure to do a nice colon cleanse or make sure to eat plenty of fiber.
Nobody has ever said that either in 15 years on the show. That the colon is connected to the lungs.
Yeah.
I have to be honest with you, Christopher. That never occurred to me.
Yeah, and and it makes sense. So if we end up having a lot of mucus-forming foods, sugars, refined carbohydrates, this essentially impairs the large intestine, And so then what happens is the immune system suffers. Then we're more susceptible to catching lung problems and lung issues.
The CDC reports that 42.9 million cases of influenza were reported from October 1st, 2018 to May 4th, 2019, resulting in 20.1 million medical visits, 647,000 hospitalizations, as many as 61,200 deaths. You got to get ready for this flu season. Come back. Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balance mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Availablend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lung's liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lung's Immune and Clear Lung's Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by waking up with more energy and enthusiasm to start your day. Learn more at naturalfactors.com.
And you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarro Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Flu activity in the United States, which typically peaks from late fall through early spring, is currently listed by the CDC as, quote, low, unquote. But beware, that's going to change in the coming months. The activity is going to get stepped up, and hopefully you won't get stepped on. Chris Herbert is our guest today, and talking about some formulations from Ridgecrest Herbals that could serve you well. Chris, welcome back. Did you hear those statistics about the number of people that died between October of 2018 to May of 2019? It was 61,200 attributed to the
number.
Yeah, it is. That's a lot of people dying from the flu. From the flu. Nothing to mess around with. What kind of feedback do you get from customers with the Real Lung products, Real Lungs, and the Science product?
Yeah, the Clear Lungs. Clear Lungs is, it's out of the 25 products that we make, it's still our number one seller. So that kind of holds some value there. And then it's also the number one natural lung decongestant in the U.S., and it has been for the past 15 years, 20 years.
What are you doing with your boys right now since they're sick? Do you give them supplements when they're sick, or are they too young?
No, we do. We're really big believers in herbs and the naturopathic approach. We are giving them Clear Lungs. We actually give them the Clear Lungs liquid. So you could modify the dose a little bit easier than you can a capsule. And obviously with the kids, capsules are a little bit harder to swallow. But yeah, Clear Lungs liquid. We give them colloidal silver. We give them mushrooms from Host Defense. I think they make some.
Yeah, Host Defense is a pretty good company. Yeah.
Yeah, Sovereign Silver is where we get our silver from, and we also make sure that they obviously good quality food. We give them the trace minerals packs, similar to the Emergency, but it's just made from a different company.
Good. Have you ever tried Silver Biotics?
Oh yeah, another great company too.
Yeah, they're a sponsor of the show. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I actually use their gel quite a bit on a lot of burns and cuts too.
Yeah, Silver Biotics gel. I showed Katie and Reggie the other day. I came in the studio, and all of a sudden, on the top of my left hand, this like a rash broke out. I have no clue what it was. I have some silver here, Silver Biotics. I put it on, rubbed it in, did the show. By the time the show was over, it was gone. And I showed them.
Incredible.
I said, "Yeah, I don't even know how to respond to that." I say, "How does that happen?" So,
real quick, I got burned by a motorcycle muffler on my leg, and I put on the colloidal silver gel, and literally within 3 days, it was completely healed. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I know. You tell people those stories, they say, you got to be making it up. No, you're not. 877-897-8255. I like the idea of the Clear Lungs in a liquid, yes?
Yeah, so Clear Lungs in a liquid form, it's a lot faster working than the Clear Lungs capsules, although the capsules are stronger because you could just fit more into a capsule than you can into a liquid. But for quicker response, definitely the Clear Lungs liquid. And if people have a hard time swallowing capsules, obviously it's the best choice.
Especially when they're congested and their throat, is dry and it's sore. Yeah. So this is a good idea, a very good idea. How's it taste?
Really good, actually. It has a kind of a nice sweet orange flavor to it. It's no alcohol. It's a glycerin extract.
Excellent. Does your wife get sick with the boys around all the time, or does she have an immune?
It's inevitable. And I always tell people, supplements, they don't make you bulletproof, but they help speed up the recovery. They also help you feel a lot better, a lot quicker. So, it's going to happen. You are going to get sick, but it's how quick does your body respond to it if you continuously eat good quality food, make sure to get good quality rest, I'm a big believer, too, of even though you might not feel good, try to get out and exercise or get out in the sun, soak up some more vitamin D as well.
Absolutely. Vitamin D, big deal. And the flu is caused by viruses that will infect your nose, your throat, your lungs. It spreads from person to person with contact, people coughing, and then the aerosol in the air, and it floats out there, and you inhale those little nasty microbes. People sneeze, or even when they're talking to you. It's also possible to catch the flu by touching a surface that's been infected, like your clothes, for example. If you're in an office and you're working and people are sick in that office and you go home and you take off your clothes and lay them on the bed and you are that, no, don't do that. The clothes are a carrier. I'm just telling you. And then your surfaces, doorknobs, you get it. I don't need to run that down. And then you touch it, and then you touch your face. If you try not to touch your face, try to do that for 10 minutes. Just try that for 10 minutes.
I literally was rubbing my face as you were saying that, and I had to like slowly move my hand so you didn't see me.
I don't know why we do that. We touch our face, and that's how you get infected. And these viruses are virulent. You could even Chris, do you think, I have a thought on this. I want to get your take. Even though you could have a pretty good immune system, you still can get you can still get infected, can't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You were mentioning all the places and surfaces, doorknobs, light switches. It's huge. And if you share keyboards or, counters, and it's everywhere. I try to consciously make sure I don't touch my face. And, handshaking is great, but at the same time, you don't know where that hand has been and if, have they coughed into it. So
we have in the building, I can't mention any names, we have a pretty notable celebrity. The guy will not shake your hand. He will do a fist bump, but he won't. He's germaphobe. He'll give you a fist bump. You'll never get him to shake your hand.
Dr. Garko?
We'll be back in a minute, Chris.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempenol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oregano P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempenol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempenol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempenol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempenol PM. Hempenol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempenol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
Listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. And you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. North American Herb and Spice, wellness for life. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Cold and flu viruses. Here's a quick and down and dirty tutorial on cold and flu. Cold and flu or influenza are contagious respiratory illnesses caused by viruses that will infect the sinuses, the throat, and the lungs. These viruses, there are more than 200 different viruses causing the common cold and its symptoms. Flu and its symptoms are caused by influenza viruses, of which there are 3 types, type A, B, and C. Transmission of cold and flu, I alluded to that. Cold and flu viruses spread from person to person when an infected person coughs or sneezes, transmitting the virus into the air in the form of an infectious aerosol or large droplets that are just loaded with germs, which then enter the body through the nose or the mouth. Either breathe them in or you get them on your hands and you touch your face. However, direct contact with infectious secretions through touching contaminated environmental surfaces such as telephones, doorknobs, handrails, tabletops, and clothing will help spread these way of transmitting these infectious microbes from one person to another, and then putting your hands on as I say, your nose or your mouth. The risk of getting a cold or flu increases when people find themselves in a highly populated areas that are enclosed, like in the school, in the classroom, in an office, in a radio studio. Cold and flu, the symptoms are different. Typically with flu symptoms, they're more severe. It's what knocks people off their feet. Fever, headache, fatigue, coughing, sore throat, nasal congestion, muscle aches and pains, stomach. Cold symptoms, sore, scratchy throat, runny nose, congestion, sneezing, coughing, headache, muscle aches, loss of appetite, but not as severe. Nothing to mess with, but, you still don't feel good. Chris Herbert is our guest. That's a quick tutorial on cold and flu. Chris, welcome back. The sinus product, the name is?
Sinus Clear.
Good deal. And intention is to do what?
It helps to clear the sinus passages, soothe the tissues and the membranes, balance out the mucus levels, and support the overall immune system.
How do you take that product? Is it you spray it, or is it a pill, liquid, what?
Yeah, this one is a capsule, and this is another example of what we talked about earlier in the show, our portfolio formulations. This is about 13 to 15 ingredients, and you have this is kind of a blend of herbs with nutraceuticals. We have some vitamin C and zinc, but then we also add bromelain, mullein leaf, olive leaf, yerba santa, eucalyptus, and there's a really great herb in there called Mormon tea leaf, also known as, the Latin name is Ephedra niveridis.
Mormon tea leaf. Nothing to do with the Mormons, right?
No, nothing to do with them. It does grow in southern Utah, though, in any like really dry climates, Arizona as well, New Mexico, very twig-like bush that Native Americans used to make tea out of to help with asthma or any type of sinus infections to help dry up the sinuses.
Yeah. What we're trying to help you do today is get informed and not infected, or otherwise get protected and not infected. That's the goal here today. And we're talking with Chris Herbert from Ridgecrest Herbals. You can see that the way they formulate the products and the long-standing reputation and use of the product is really impressive. Those are data as well. Clear Lungs is the leading selling product in that category, yeah?
Yeah, the number one natural lung decongestant in the U.S.
Pretty cool. 877-897-8255. It's interesting, cold and flu, you get infected with a cold virus or flu virus, it can just make you feel so horrible. And you think, just imagine. I mean, that's not to underestimate the seriousness of these diseases, because 60+ thousand people died last year, 62,000 and rough round numbers died from the flu virus. But when you get infected with these viruses and you feel so terrible, it makes you realize how your health, it's a reminder of how important your health is. No, it's not cancer. No, it's not some horrible neurological disorder. But I find these, when you get sick like that, is to be very instructive and serves as a reminder that your health is your wealth and you need to protect it. You need to invest in it. You need to share it with others and how you got there. That's why we love it when you call and share your ideas with us. The show is about educating, about persuading, and about helping you to protect yourself, prepare yourself, and practice prevention in a good way.
Now, the stomach flu and the flu are two totally different things, correct?
That's a great question.
I have a follow-up question.
And too. I'm not so sure there's such a thing as a stomach flu.
It's just a stomach bug, really.
Is it? Chris, you have a thought on that?
Yeah, I don't know if they're one and the same, and I think I agree with you, Dr. Garko. I think it's more of just it's different. It's not. I don't think it's a flu type symptom. Not like you get a regular flu.
So I should still get a flu shot. That was my follow-up question. Because I got the stomach flu, is it irrelevant for me to get the flu shot? No.
No, it is relevant that you get the flu shot. Now, here I am recommending that to you. You may, for some personal, political, medical reason, say, vaccines are not for me.
That's not me.
Gastroenteritis.
Exactly. That was the technical name for my stomach
That's
flu.
commonly called the stomach flu.
Exactly what I got.
Okay? Itis means infection. Influenza viruses do not cause gastroenteritis. Okay?
Okay.
Influenza or the flu is an acute viral infection, Katie, caused by the influenza virus, which is communicable as you caught on here. So when people say, I got the stomach flu, no, what you have is gastroenteritis.
Okay.
Okay? So
That's my question.
you weren't necessarily infectious. You were pretty sick, though.
So we can take apart the glass then.
No.
Worth a shot. Thought you were going to take off your suits.
Did I clear that up or did I make a mess out of that, Chris?
No, I think you were spot on, yeah.
It's good to have you on. I like having you on the show. You introduced a couple of ideas here today that were really unique. I'm going to have you repeat both of those. You remember what those were, right?
I think I do.
Okay, when we come back, I'll have you repeat it because it's worth repeating. Chris Herbert on LTN Coast to Coast and globally. We'll have the LTN Health Question of the day. Come back.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. Ancient Nutrition, nutrition for a modern world. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. North American Herb and Spice, wellness for life. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
All right, so here's the LTN health question of the day. I reported earlier on what the CDC said about the flu season last year. There were any number of hospitalizations and deaths and illnesses, people being sick. But the question is this. In between the year 2018, 2019, I don't remember the exact months, the CDC reported that there were a number of deaths. Round numbers, how many were there? 6,000, 16,000, or 62,000? Round numbers. How many deaths were there for between 2018 and till May of this year, going back 12 months from May of this year? How many deaths were there from influenza or the flu? 6,000, 16,000, or 62,000. Here's a number to call.
You can call us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Chris, welcome back. The two ideas, there were several, but there were two today that you talked about that I really thought were kind of cool. The one was your portfolio approach to formulation, and then the connection between the your colon and your lungs. Could you review both of those for a second? Because I think they bear repeating.
Yeah, so our approach to creating formulas, we call it portfolio formulation. So it's essentially our unique way to create the complex formulas. So what we're doing is kind of like how you would diversify your funds, your portfolio, same way we do it with our herbs. We take multiple ingredients at smaller doses to create a formula. And so we're taking these ingredients that have the similar main effects but dissimilar side effects. So all of these ingredients are essentially stacked on top of one another, and that results in a powerful but predictable result. So what we're trying to do is essentially make a product that is geared towards a broader range of people instead of a high dose of one ingredient. We would rather split those ingredients up at multiple ingredients but smaller doses, and it's just our way of formulating products called portfolio formulations.
And then the colon and the lungs and the connection.
Yeah, with traditional Chinese medicine, every organ has a paired organ, and the lungs are paired with the large intestine. And if you guys want, I could even talk about the other organs that are paired with your other organs as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Foo theory. Yeah. The liver is actually paired with the gallbladder. It kind of makes sense. Heart is paired with the small intestine. Your spleen is paired with your stomach. Your lungs are paired with your large intestine. And your kidneys are paired with your bladder.
You know, and they worked that out over about 5,000 years. They worked all
thousands of years.
What do you think about that? As you know, it's a theory, but they didn't have clinical trials. These theories were derived, I suspect, from them trial and error and just trying to figure things out and try things. Yeah.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands of people, that trial and error, and it makes sense, especially with the lungs and the large intestine. We know that 70%, 80% of our immune system is found in our lungs or in our large intestine, and so if we eat a lot of mucus-forming foods, refined carbohydrates, and even a lot of protein, that we don't get a lot of fiber. That backs up the colon. That in turn leads us to become more susceptible to sickness. And so, I always tell people, if you get reoccurring lung problems, make sure to do a nice colon cleanse. Make sure to eat plenty of fiber as well.
877-897-8255 is the number to call for the answer to the health question for today, which is it ended in May of 2019 and go back 11 months. Over that period, how many people died from influenza? 6,000, 16,000, or 62,000? 877-897-8255. You'll win a $25 supplement gift card. Correct answer. And you can go and get some clear lungs and clear your sinuses to it while you're at it. Can you take both those products together?
Yeah, absolutely. Clear lungs and sinus clear are absolutely meant to be taken together if needed. So if you have a lot of sinus issues, blockage in the sinuses, take sinus clear. If it's down in the lungs, it's usually kind of deep-rooted. So clear lungs will help bring circulation to the lungs, help thin out that mucus so you're able to deal with whatever issue you're dealing with.
And with children, repeat that too. What's a good approach to administering these products with children?
Yeah, Clear Lungs liquid. So it's just obviously in a liquid format, no alcohol, so it's really easy for kids to take. Nice sweet orange flavor. This is really good to take if you have a hard time swallowing capsules, or even for kids as well. The capsules are going to be stronger, but the liquid is going to be faster working.
And so how are you going to spend the rest of your day?
Do some more work I got planned, and then obviously spend some quality time, as much as possible with the boys. I know that them having the fever, they're kind of down and out for the count. But, if I could spend some time with them, maybe in a hazmat suit, then I'll probably do that. I'm kind of like you. I don't like being sick, and it's hard for me to be around when other people are sick. But I do my best.
Right. Make sure you carry around a really thick glass. That's what we did with Katie, and that's why we're so.
So the three boys, their ages are?
9. He just turned 9. I have a 6-year-old, which is about to turn 7, and the other one is 4. So 9, 6, and 4 currently.
Oh my goodness, your wife. And I bet those boys are a handful.
Oh, they are, definitely.
Running around. Oh my God, can't imagine. It's got to be a fun though, right? It's fun, right?
It's fun, and it makes me kind of be a kid again. I play with Legos, I do board games. We draw, we put on silly costumes. We have a really great time, and it's I feel like I could be a kid all over again.
love that. That's so good. We appreciate you, man. We really do.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys too.
Yeah. And I love the company. Thoughtful approach, good products, all good. Ridgecrest Herbals. Go to their website, ridgecrestherbals.com. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you. I'll see you next week.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived